Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're going on one of our most popular routes from Paphos to Coral Bay. So let's have the map up first of all, and we're starting in the harbour and we're going up to Kings Avenue Mall roundabout, and then we're going straight up the coast road to St George's Beach and carrying on all the way up to Coral Bay itself. Then we're turning left at Coral Bay down the strip and ending in Coralia Beach. So we'll start with a bit of footage of everybody's favourite seafront. That roundabout's easy to get confused about if you're coming from behind the restaurant, so do pay attention. A lot of people will go straight on it and I go the wrong way around it. Don't do that. It's fairly early on in the day today because the sun hasn't risen fully. That's why there's a bit of dazzle there. And we're avoiding Cato Paphos now, and we're just going straight up to the mall because we've got other places to be. I mean, technically I could have started the film at the Kings Avenue Mall roundabout, but I do know that you like seeing the seafront. So let's have something to say about this road. Soon on the right, if you turn, you'll get to St Paul's Pillar. The first turning is one way, so it's not that one. That's how you go if you're on foot. But if you're in the car, you turn right just up here, and that'll also take you into Cato Paphos. And you'll end up by the fountain that you've seen in previous films that we've done. There's a handy little car park on the right there. And soon we'll be at the little catacomb with all the ribbons on the tree, which is just in there on the right. And then we've got the main catacombs after that, and Fabrica Hill itself. Now, every time I do this journey, I have this little goal. I have to try and go the whole route without going through a single red, and not going through a single red light, coming across a red light. Let's be straight about this. I don't drive through red lights. Okay, so the red light, traffic light count, if you like, will start now. There's the mall on the right. That's the first one is green. And another. Or was that all part of the same one? See, I'm confused already. That's how excited I get when it comes to these lights. But we're heading through the western side of Cato Paphos now. Now I thought I was done for here, but the lights changed, so that's okay. Orange blinking doesn't mean it's red, so basically when it's red and I have to stop, I then have to edit the film because I cut out dead air, if you like, because it's boring to watch. I know some people leave it in, but I care about my viewers sufficiently that I edit out the dull stuff. Right, McDonald's on the left, you got the main new bus station on the right there, with lots of buses in it. And so far, no red light. There are a lot of popular restaurants on the left now. And I thought I was caught out here, but just at the last minute they went green and the traffic kept flowing, so I was able, that's a bit of a dodgy one that, but I was able to claim that as green. Duomo was on the left, as well as Elysium and Kephalos Beach Apartments and Hotel, or Holiday Village, I can never remember what the exact title is. And we got Tomb of the Kings on the left as well now. This is Tomb of the Kings roundabout. If you turn on right here instead, you'll be heading up towards Mootlos and Old Town, but we're going straight on. See another green light. There were loads of traffic lights, has to be said. I was counting them when I filmed this, but I got as far as 15, but then I forgot that I was counting them and it got a bit confusing after that. So Tomb of the Kings itself is beyond the trees on the left, and past them you'll have Venus Beach Hotel, and next to that is Venus Beach. So you made it through that traffic light. It's always a good one to get through. And after Venus Beach Hotel you'll have I can't remember what it's called now, it's changed names, but there's another hotel there, and if you turn left here and take the first left before the hotel, Capital Coast, that's it. You take the first left before the hotel, you'll get to the car park for Venus Beach. And I was quite keen to get past these big vehicles before the roundabout up here, because it goes from dual carriageway to single lane afterwards. And I don't really like being stuck behind a cement mixer when I'm filming. So we're just coming to the end of Paphos now, because you know that, because you'll see a gateway to Paphos on the left any minute. That pie, oh, you can't at the moment. That pie sign there is the gateway to Paphos. Anyway, as we're leaving Paphos, it now gives me time to say, if you like us, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to help us out financially, go to our buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Live page and buy us a few coffees. And if you want to get something back in return, then you can go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life, and you can buy all sorts, from t-shirts, calendars, you name it, phone covers, what have you. You can get all that and we'll get a commission from that, and you'll get something yourself. So it's a perfect thing to buy for someone you know who loves Paphos. Right. And also we're on Facebook, our Paphos Live page. You should follow that and join our Paphos chat group for any questions about Paphos. On the left here, you now have the King Evelfon Hotel and Water Park. So I got my breath back now. The reason I said, oh, you can't see the gateway to Paphos back then, by the way, was because I'd put a little marker up for myself to know when I should start doing the promotion bit, because that's how professional I am. Unfortunately, where I put the marker was where the gateway to Paphos was, so I couldn't see it. But I hadn't registered that you won't be able to see that. So I'll remove that. If I haven't removed it, I'll feel very silly. This is the perils of actually doing your own film work and relying on yourself as the editor and proofreader. This morning I published the film, and it was completely the wrong. It wasn't it was one section of the film I was supposed to publish. It was only about 30 seconds long, and luckily someone commented that there was no sound on it, so I was able to quickly swap it out for the correct film. But that's what happens when you do things on a shoestring budget. Now, talking about budgets, if you want to save money, that garage on the left is very good in terms of prices. That was a pretty seamless link, that was. Blowing my own trumpet now. Anyway, so back to the traffic lights. You will have noticed, no doubt, we have not come across a single red light yet. And by now I was quite excited. But my dreams of the green route were soon to be shattered as we approached the traffic lights at St George's Beach Hotel. Now, I'm not proud of myself here because they were red, so I figured I know what I'll do. I'll take a tiny diversion here. I'll pretend I just want to show them St George's Beach Hotel, and then I'll come out and hopefully I'll have a chance of getting through the lights that way. But this plan backfired on me, as you shall see. But anyway, while we're here, you may as well enjoy the views of St George's Beach Hotel. There we are. And you've got the church itself, or chapel, on the right we just passed. The beach is just beyond the hotel, and to get down there I would have turned left here, but I'm turning right. If I had turned left there and driven down there and came out again, I might have hit a green light back up here, but as it was, by the time I emerged, the light here was red, and yet again my heart was broken. And to add insult to injury, I could even see the cement mixer I'd been trying to, desperate to get in front of before, had just gone past. So not only had I hit a red light, but I'd also let the cement mixer back in front of me. So there's a lesson to be learned there, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, on with the route. We're coming up to Paphos Bar, which will be on the left soon. And there are various hotels here as well. There it is. And then we'll be going down the hill into Lemba and Sandy Beach. And I'm trying to highlight the point where I parked the car on my previous film about the missing link. And if you follow our films, you know what I'm talking about. I think it was just there by Poppadobs. Yeah, that was it. And the Paphos to Sandy Beach film, I ended that there as well when I came out, okay? So now you can see where it all links, and all my missing link thing happened to the left of this road. There's that big rock on the left with the funny flag on top of it. And there's not saying there's anything funny about the Greek flag, but the whole flag on the flagpole there. Just trying to get past the delivery guy. And soon you'll get to where the banana plantation was. There's one on the right, but there's one on the left as well now, just up there. That was my first issue on that film. And we're now fully in Kissonaga. And the other place I emerged right at the end was just here. Now on the left there is how you get to Kissonaga Coast Park itself, or have I spoken too soon? I think I've spoken too soon. How unprofessional of me. Yes, turning left here takes you to the Kissonaga Coast Path, and it was another red light anyway. So, the dream of a completely green route is still just a dream. One day it'll happen. But we mustn't let that bother us. We're going to be getting down to Paphos Bay soon, which will eventually, at one point in the future, become a marina, if rumours are to be believed, and reports in the papers are to be believed. But these rumours have been going for decades now, so don't get too excited. But in Paphos Bay, it's gradually over the years been tarted up, because it used to just be loads of pebbles and nothing else there apart from the beach bar. But there's gradually got more sand on it, and there's now deck chairs and sunbeds and a lifeguard, and it's a proper fully fledged beach now. I don't think it's yet got a blue flag, but it can't be that far away. Do take note of the big signs of warning about riptides though. Because somebody was saying, I think they were referring to this beach, but I can't be sure, but it nearly killed them a few weeks ago. It was said it was between Coral Bay and Paphos, and this is the only strip of beach that you'll go past. It's there, but he said he was a strong swimmer, but the force of the water just pulled him apart basically in there. So be very wary if there are waves, but also with riptides, it's not so much about the waves, it's the current you've got to look out for. Anyway, that's CU Beach Bar. I mean, I got a black eye when I was bodyboarding when I first got to Cyprus. That was on the north coast, near Polis. Because they may not have the biggest waves here, but they're very powerful. I looked the right state wandering around Palermo with a black eye just after I'd arrived. So now we're on the main coast road going from Potomac Bay up to Coral Bay. It's rather a long, boring stretch if you ask me. Trying to think of something else I can plug or just say to keep you interested. Oh, I'll talk about our road trip ebooks. That's a good one. Yes, if you hire a car when you come to Cyprus, you should definitely look at our road trips which we produce. We've done 4 for this end of the island and 1 for Ayia Napa so far. The first 2 cover from Paphos, between Paphos and Polis, and the 3rd and 4th go up the north coast of Polis all the way up to Katapelagos. And they really help giving you a day out or 3, and they take you to places that you won't find on any of the tour guides. So have a look out for them, and hopefully I've remembered I've said this and I've stuck a link up somewhere that'll take you to them. I mean, every YouTube film I post has links to all the road trips in the description, so at the very least just go and read the description to this film and you'll see the links there. But if you are hiring a car on your trip to Cyprus, then definitely for the few euros they cost, they will give you a lot of value for money. Now, just coming into Coral Bay, so I'll go back into tourism mode. On the left up here you have a car parking area which I believe is actually closed off at the moment, but next to that is the Linear Park. Not this bit, this is the building just before it. Just up here on the left is the Linear Park, and that goes all the way down to the coast. And beyond that is another car parking area, which is a good place to come if you're going to eat in Coral Bay and don't want to be bothered with finding a place to park by the strip itself. And speaking of the strip, this is where we're going. Turn left here at the roundabout, and here's the lovely renovated strip itself. And I said it before and I'll say it again, they've done a tremendous job here and it looks absolutely lovely. Some people still try and slag it off, but they'll slag off anything. Sometimes you just got to tell people to shut up. But I think all the restaurants are now open again. And it looks very nice indeed. And we've got Cali Resort and Spa on the right, just after the main strip, which is newly renovated. It used to be Crown Resorts Horizon. And from here the road goes down to Coral Bay Beach, and I'm using the wife's car, so I'm not going to drive along the coast front. And yes, you can see the occasional paw print on the bonnet of the car. That's one of our many cats who will have left them. Probably Patch, actually. He does like going on bonnets. There's a water shortage in Cyprus, so things like car washes become a luxury. But there's the parking for Coral Bay Beach on the left. There's also some on the right. But we're heading for Coralia Beach, which is the next one along. There's the bus stop for Coral Bay. And if you get on the bus stop and you fall asleep and you get booted off at the end, relax, because you'll have gone past Coral Bay Beach, but you'll still be at Coralia Beach, which is where we're coming now. And in many people's eyes, that's the better of the two anyway. And to get there you need to wait for the brown sign on the right and follow it to turn left. But don't keep following it because it will take you to a dead end if you go turn left again. And here we have Coral Bay Beach Hotel. A couple of shops on the right. And after the beach hotel, we have the beach itself. And there's a nice big car park where we're headed. So we turn left just up here. Here we are in Coralia Beach Car Park. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that film. Someone was asking me why I don't record when I'm actually doing the film itself. If you observe, the camera is on the roof, so recording wouldn't be that easy. Unless you want me sat on there as well, but I'm not going to do that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next film. Take care.